All right, what's up, people? Welcome back once again to AI Somnium Files. This is episode 26, I believe. Last time we left off, it was a very, a very emotional episode for me. But you know, we pushed through nonetheless. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get through talking with these two and see what we can gather for the investigation. So let's talk to Oda. What happens now?
I was always so selfish. I made my mom go through such hard times. So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me. I'll do anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything. I'll work as hard as I can to make sure my mom can rest easy.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not gonna give up on that. But I'll set my sights a little smaller. I'll start by writing a short story.
Let me read it when you're done.
Of course.
Okay. One last thing.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something important.
Something important?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Really?
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Okay.
Thank God.
You saved her life, you know. Maybe, just maybe.
Huh? Maybe what?
Nothing. See you, kid.
I kind of want to know maybe what too. What is he talking about?
Is Iris your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll introduce you next time.
Oh.
She's a great girl.
Oh my, I'm looking forward to it.
Not him lying
Is she
again.
going to be your financier? Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit first.
Financer? Oh, fiance.
Oh yes, yes, that's it.
Jeez, Mom.
What the fuck? All right.
Date, there are still many loose ends in this investigation.
Yeah, you're right. Looks like another all-nighter.
This is feeling like an ending. Is this an ending? I did get a trophy last episode, pretty sure. It is an ending. It's playing the music. Okay. I feel like this might be one of the ones that has stuff like a cutscene at the end, though. So let's see. Starting an episode at the end. That's how we do it over here. Yep, there we go. Police headquarters, Tuesday, 10:31 p.m. What are they going to show us?
Has there been any progress in this Jima investigation?
None. Zero clue.
Not exactly. We have 2 clues.
2?
2 points of information. But they may not connect directly to the murders.
What are the 2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier to see than explain.
Okay.
I sent a video to the boss's PC. Could you check there, please?
Boss went to her desk and moved her mouse. I stood next to her and looked at the monitor.
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes. After Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
You witch!
There, stop it. I noticed
Okay.
this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Yeah, what about it?
Look closely. The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes. I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image. Boss, the next video.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, look at that.
You witch!
Oh, she came
You stay away from my boy!
closer with the knife.
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
Hey, what's this?
Okay, so she took the knife from her, put it behind her back, as if to hide it.
Iris has the kitchen knife?
Yeah.
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Right.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot? Whatever, we can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information. More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
An object?
A clump of organic matter. Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what was it?
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
Okay. Bro, what the fuck? Man, this just gets wilder and wilder as the as the episodes progress. It just really does. Every time they're just dropping a bomb. I can't never just get on here and chill, can I? I really never can. Honestly, I'm just gonna start from the top and start going top to bottom at this point because there's just too many. Yeah. Okay, let's back up. And here we are, back at the beginning. Oh, is it unlocked now? It is. Look at that. That's a big bet. Okay, clean. So that's one we can. Okay. We really unlocking shit now then. Yeah, as far as I know, there's not a split off in this sink. Yeah, there's not. Okay. So let's just get straight to it. Day 5 Tuesday, GTA. Oh, we can reopen it? Or should we begin? I'm not sure. It allows us to begin, but then also, let's do no for a second. Let me back up. Let's go to this, just so I can see the case file. After syncing with Iris, Date couldn't bring himself to believe her apparent delusions. Even so, since she was still in danger, Date took Iris to Matsushita Diner. Date headed to the Sagan residence, leaving Iris in Ota and Mizuki's care. Hitomi told Date that Iris has a brain tumor that will soon take her life. Iris' strange ideas were apparently a result of the tumor. Mizuki called Date in distress, claiming that Iris ran away. Looking for Iris, Date headed to the cold storage warehouse. Inside the warehouse, Date discovered Iris' frozen corpse. Okay, yeah, I remember that. All right, we can go based off of that being the last thing that we saw, and I'll begin. Yes. What wild thing will happen next? Find out next time on Right Now. Day 5 Tuesday, Jitai. Harbor Warehouse District, Tuesday, 9:39 a.m. All right, what we got going? And this is after we found her frozen.
Have you settled down? The scene is being inspected without you. This time the body didn't disappear. However, you lost consciousness. I didn't expect you to faint. Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking. I did not predict you to be the fainting type. I suppose humans are unpredictable. Now that you're back, let's get back to business. You are conscious, are you not? Are you at a loss for words? Date, don't let negative thoughts consume you. Thinking that Iris died because of me. If I never took her to Ota's, this wouldn't have happened. If you truly believe that, then your brain is completely rotten. Or perhaps when you saw the corpse, your head became filled with images of blooming yellow dandelions.
What?
Oh, you're talking now. Was I correct? If you consider the situation logically, even an elementary school student would understand.
Huh?
Fine. Allow me to pluck some of those dandelions from your mind. I will ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly. First question. The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation, but even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained. Why is that?
Why does the warehouse have to be kept at a freezing temperature? Good question. Let's see. Ice cream? Maybe the AC is broken. The warehouse was being used to preserve something. The warehouse was being used.
Why? For what
For what
purpose?
To preserve something.
To preserve something.
Yes. Let us move on to the next question. Second question. There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
Well, she was frozen. And the left eye was gone. It was completely frozen.
Iris's body was completely frozen. The temperature read -58. With Iris's weight. Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid.
Yeah.
But we were...
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question. Question 3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage warehouse. But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive. Why?
How could Iris still be alive? Because, the corpse was a hallucination?
What I saw on Sunday must have been a hallucination. It was a dream.
No, Date. You're overthinking it. You saw the corpse, but Iris was alive, which means...
I saved Iris in Somnium.
Because we saved her. We saved her in Somnium.
Date, think logically. What occurs in dreams does not affect reality. And parallel worlds, that is even less possible. So if that's the case...
Iris is actually dead?
I see. I understand now. Maybe we're thinking about this all wrong. Iris isn't alive. She's dead. I saw the ghost of Iris.
Mr. Date, it's time for your medication.
Okay, you mean... Let's just figure out what the fuck she means.
You've got it.
I don't got it. Please let me know. I vaulted into the warehouse like I was shot out of a gun. What am I looking for? Okay, body.
The corpse is completely frozen. Getting a more thorough look would require removing the cloth. However, we would not want to be disrespectful. You can use a certain vision mode instead.
Okay. X-ray. What am I looking for? Okay, body.
I don't believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly. She appears to have been pregnant.
How?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
You mean after she was killed?
No. The fetus was not present in her body when she was killed. She must have been killed after giving birth.
What?
The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth. The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size.
Bruh, I am so confused. So she was pregnant, or she wasn't pregnant? She gave birth at some point.
This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious.
This corpse isn't Iris. It's someone else.
Which means...
Iris is still alive.
Not necessarily. She could be alive. We haven't confirmed that yet.
This is someone else? How could this be someone else?
Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back. Judging by the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then.
Gotcha.
Is there an estimated time of death?
Impossible to determine. This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
10 years?
10 years? She was killed more than 10 years ago?
Exactly. Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely suspect.
Who?
Let's consider the clues. The scene. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
So then is Iris... No, that's impossible because Iris isn't fucking 10 years old. And she was killed like right after giving birth or some shit. Okay.
Sunday night, we saw So here. And there is something else about So Sejima. We witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnium.
Right.
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
Gotcha.
What we saw was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
Interesting.
I believe that is the case.
Okay.
Renju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
That means that we need to talk to
So Sejima.
It always leads back to him, a pitiful corpse. Just looking at her makes my chest hurt.
Aiba. Who is this?
Unknown.
A Jane Doe, but it's definitely not Iris. Interesting. Okay. Man, I would have never even guessed that there would be just someone that looks like her. Okay. So maybe they could be related somehow? Potentially? It could be the case. Sejima residence, Tuesday, 12:01 p.m. Mizuki and Ota kept searching for Iris, but unfortunately they didn't turn up anything. Iris's whereabouts are still unknown. I'm worried about her, but without any leads, we'd just be looking for her blindly. I should focus on the investigation for now. It will eventually lead me to Iris, I'm sure of it. Hey, okay. Gotcha. With that in mind, I headed to So's mansion. Here we are.
I thought I told you never to show your face here again.
Well, that's too bad. You gonna have to deal with me. Alright, so question him.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Date, look.
I knew it. You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman! You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago.
Question him.
Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two, and that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary, the same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, where is Renju?
Suddenly, a gang of bodyguards stormed out of the mansion. In an instant, they surrounded me.
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
Well, that ended quickly. Can't just be pulling up all mad like that. Not surprised he got thrown off.
Damn it,
the
so!
premises.
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant.
Yep.
We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We would have been detained immediately. Who would look after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota? Calm down, Date. We still have our lead.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's
Okay.
give her a name. Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice or Alice. What do you think? Alice and Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
All right, Alice. What about her?
Someone might be able to identify her.
True.
Who?
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
Again with this?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
When was the first time we saw the frozen corpse? Low-key, I don't even know. 3 days ago?
3 days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
Yes, in the Somnium world. We saw the frozen corpse of a girl.
Yeah, that's true.
Question 2. Who is the girl?
I guess Alice.
Now I know. That girl was probably Alice.
Most likely, yes. So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see Alice?
Alice wasn't whose Somnium. It was in Mizuki's. Dang, that's true. It was in Mizuki's.
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly. You mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy, but prophecies are nonsense.
Right.
Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past. Therefore,
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
there is no other explanation.
Aiba, where is Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday, Hikume's shrine.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
Unknown. She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Okay, let's go.
Kume's shrine. Might just be going to pray. She does like to do that. Kume Shrine, Tuesday, 2:40 p.m.
Date,
Did you find Iris?
if I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
Okay. What are you doing here?
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time. You know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things, like what gluten-free means and eyelash extensions and aerial yoga, and we would talk about all our problems together. Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here. But it looks like I was wrong.
Let's look at it. Mizuki is standing up. Okay. Where is Renju?
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. That's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
He was looking for Iris.
That's it?
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Where is Ota?
I think he's searching Akihabara right now. Last time he checked in, he said he didn't have anything.
Okay. About Alice. Let's see what she
Mizuki,
knows.
I have something very important to ask you.
I told Mizuki about the frozen corpse we called Alice.
You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are built from your memories, so that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
About Alice. I told Mizuki everything. About how Renju ran off with the assassin, number 89. How number 89 is connected to Sosajima. And I guess about this as well. And that Sojima is linked to Alice's murder.
I need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89. And that might lead me to Iris.
Mizuki looked down at her feet quietly. I could see agony in her face. The silence lingered. Finally, she steeled herself, lifted her head, and spoke.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice.
About Alice.
It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemnis Gate. I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift and I looked under the hood myself. And then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris.
Let's see. Why didn't you call the police?
What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
Did you talk to Renju about it?
What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything. I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay. I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
Yeah. What did you do after that?
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't. So I went to Iris's house.
Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki?
Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy.
Right.
Or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination.
About Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse?
I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night, before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some, and
About Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse?
I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born.
Gotcha.
After my grandpa died, Daddy took over. In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else. I guess he didn't want to let this place go. Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think. But I understand why. Inside that warehouse was...
Alice.
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
How long was he managing the warehouse?
Hey, Mizuki, how long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years.
18 years.
That's what the man told me.
18 years? From that long ago?
Yes.
Iba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her. The girl who looks like Iris.
What's her name?
Monica Iwai. 19 years old at the time of her disappearance. A graduate of Eitoku High School.
What?
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
Right.
We've known each other for 20 years now. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me.
Oh.
Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Okay.
Alice's Monica. Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju. But why? Monica's body was found just now.
Dang. See, now I wonder if Iris is her child.
But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead.
Okay, hold on. Alice was Monica, Tommy's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju, but why? Monica's body was found just now, but even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Only friends I had when I was young. Okay.
Iba, where is Hitomi right now?
At headquarters for questioning. MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it. Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Roger that.
Okay. So we're banking off of her already knowing that her friend was dead. But I mean, I don't know. She didn't necessarily say that she was dead. She just said she lost her. So maybe she thought she was missing or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he's latching onto. But okay, just assuming that he probably is assuming that she said that she was dead. So that kind of makes her suspicious. Police headquarters, Tuesday, 5:08 p.m. All right, let's see what goes on. We probably finna sync with her.
Calm. You saw the corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are, cool as a cucumber, even though you lost your precious daughter. Shall I guess why?
Okay, how can Hitomi stay calm? Let's look at this.
Her name is Iwai Monica. She has been missing for 18 years.
Okay.
She was 19 years old at the time she went missing. Monica, Hitomi Sagan, and Renju Okiura all attended Eitoku High School.
Monica's
body was found completely frozen solid. Her right eye was missing. Her body shows multiple stab wounds from an edged weapon to the back of the torso. The cause of death was those stab wounds. The murder weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. She was also pregnant until just before her time of death.
Where Monica was found.
Monica's corpse was hidden under the hood of a forklift in Okiura Fishery cold storage warehouse. This warehouse has been under Renju's management for 18 years. Mizuki witnessed Renju checking on the corpse. This of course means that Renju knew about Monica.
When Monica was murdered.
Because Monica's corpse is completely frozen, it is difficult to determine her time of death. However, her appearance appears to be unchanged from when she went missing 18 years ago. Thus, it is extremely likely she was killed around that time.
So her baby would be...
just turning 18.
I guess we'll show her this. Makes sense.
Because that body isn't Iris, and you know it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Her name is Monica Iwai. She was killed when she was 19. She went to the same high school as you, and she was your best friend. Isn't that right? Nothing to say for yourself? Hiding something? Maybe you killed her with Renju.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, now you're talking. But we know Renju committed a crime, illegally disposing of a body, and we can prove it.
Show this. That's not it. Okay, this one. Yeah, there we go.
The cold storage warehouse where the body was found. It's been managed by Renju Okiura for almost 2 decades now, and witness testimony proves that he knew about the corpse there. And if I'm not mistaken, you knew about the corpse too, Hitomi. You and Renju have been close since high school. It's not too much of a stretch to think that he told you about the body, and I remember you telling me once.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
How did you know that she was dead?
I didn't.
Don't play dumb. I know you're hiding something. You know what happened 18 years ago, and you knew she was pregnant. You were her best friend. Of course you would have known. Tell me everything.
Date, she's not going to talk. Sync with her.
Of course, it always comes down to the sync. This is how we get this shit done. But I fuck with it, I like it.
Date, I'm sure I've told you enough times by now, but please, come back within 6 minutes.
I can't promise you that, Pewter.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not coming back until I find something.
Date, you can't.
Why not?
You know why.
Because it will take over my consciousness?
Yes.
But if it's only a little...
No, not even a little. If the sync passes the critical point, the damage will be irreparable.
But what does that mean exactly?
I feel like this is some shit that might have happened before. See, they both quiet. Okay. Boss, are you two hiding something? Yes,
No.
they are. Clearly.
I'm not hiding anything.
Very convincing.
Then let's try it. Let's experiment with my mind. Then we'll know for sure what'll happen.
Fine. I'll just say it.
Yeah?
Pewter, tell him.
Me?
How you gonna say it, then say Peter tell?
You know more about it than I do.
Well...
Ask Pewter. He knows more about it than I do.
Boss looks defeated. Alright, Pewter. What the fuck? What happens after 6 minutes of sinking?
Well, first off, 6 minutes is not a hard limit. It could be 7, or even 8.
I don't care about the exact time. I'm asking what happens if you go beyond the limit.
Do you remember the story I told you about the egg?
Yeah, why?
If you imagine an egg as your consciousness, the yolk is what goes into the subject's brain. The white remains inside your shell. If you go beyond the limit, your yolk will not be able to return to its shell.
Because the subject's mind will start to take over the sinker's consciousness, right? I know that part already.
Indeed. But there's more to it. After the yolk is devoured, the egg white is brought through the machine next.
Huh?
And there's more. It's not just the sinker's brain. The same process eventually occurs in the subject's as well. In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced. Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
Really?
The human brain has what can be understood as a memory limit. One brain can only hold one consciousness.
Yeah.
And it can only contain one person's memories.
Anything else?
Now you know everything. Talk to the boss.
Peter is standing up. Okay. Now I know everything. So basically, if I'm in there too long, then our minds will literally switch. I'll have Hitomi's brain and she'll have mine. That's kind of crazy. Why did you keep this a secret?
I was unaware of this as well. This information is not on any accessible databases.
We had to prevent the possibility that the system could be exploited.
Exploited? But
Even if it wasn't you, someone else might try. We didn't tell any sinkers this, including you. Project Sync is a top-secret project. It's a matter of national security. Even sinkers are on a need-to-know basis. Think about it. What if you were kidnapped by bad people who tried to make you talk?
bad people?
A criminal organization, spies from another country, those people. If you blabbed about Project Sync, the entire country might be at risk. You heard it from Pewter. The sync machine isn't just for entering a person's somnium. It can also be used to swap bodies between two people. Imagine what this machine would be used for in the wrong hands. That's why I didn't tell you. We can't let this secret get out.
Man, that's crazy.
Swapping bodies between two people? Trading minds?
Interesting. And I wonder if that's happened before.
Remember what I told you earlier? Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I got it.
Are you really okay?
I'm fine. Start it.
Understood. Let us begin.
All right. Got another one to do. Let's see what we can get here. Let's get some answers.
God?
This nigga's stupid.
I am the god of fire. I burn erotic books with my flames of red-hot anger.
My, how ruthless.
Ow!
Are you okay?
That hurt.
I'll let you read this porno mag if it'll make you feel better.
I will burn it.
Stupid.
The fog is making it pitch black.
The light over there. Is that a firefly? Somnium scan. Activate.
Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Oh, it's just 3. That's all. Oh, just kidding. Number 4. Got him. Okay, and okay, it's just 4. Reveal Hitomi's secret buried deep inside. Everybody got these secrets, bro. This shit kind of spooky.
It disappeared?
No, wait. It might still be nearby.
Okay, light it up. All we got is a flower bud, so let me fuck with that.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
Worship. Figure out type, smell. Well, let's try worshiping it if we're trying to, I guess, light it up. That makes sense to me.
Worship it?
Yeah.
I will pray to it as though I am mourning the dead.
Okay, well.
It bloomed a little?
Yeah.
I don't know what caused it, but it's better than nothing happening.
Okay, there we go. Lit it up. Cool. Okay, shake. Shake. We had a hole in tree 1, rock 2, and rock 3. Well, if we're trying to shake something, bruh, you can't even fucking see. I guess follow these. Okay. Shake. Let's see.
A hole in a tree. I may be able to fit inside.
Tackle, scream, peek inside, stick hand in, scream. I don't fucking know, to be honest. They got rock 1, 2, and 3. This is the only different one. All right, let's fuck with this. Let's stick our hand in.
I am not going to be eaten or anything, right?
Well, we're gonna find out, girl. Because I don't know.
Whoa!
Ooh, well.
I fell, but I am still in the forest.
It's some Alice in Wonderland type shit.
It's darker than before.
What? Is someone there?
Hey!
That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
Okay, so that was key, I think. Okay. Oh, Renju's somewhere. Dang, where is he though? Okay, Renju's like right here, which is near rock 3. But rock 3 is further away. I'm near rock 1 right now. Okay. Let's follow the lights. If I can find... Okay, there's rock 2. Dang, where is rock 3 at? There he is.
Renju Okiura.
Inspect him, talk to him, flirt with him, hit him. Let's talk to him.
Renju, what are you doing in a place like this?
He won't answer.
Not in a place like this, at least.
Not in a place like this.
5 minutes left, Date.
Let's try flirting with him.
Yoo-hoo, Renju! Come get some of this.
Oh God.
Come on!
Sorry, that was a bad idea.
Don't apologize. This is Renju's fault for having bad taste.
Oh my God. Okay, so nothing's gonna work there. But it's still saying shake. We got hole in tree 2. We could make our way to that. And try something.
A hole in the tree. It looks about as big around as a soccer ball.
We can stick hand in again. Fuck it, let's try it.
I am not going to be sucked in, am I?
You might.
That's strange. It should have worked.
Did you want to see me get sucked in?
Yeah.
That dude is stupid. Okay, that didn't work. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, let's try one of the rocks that's near me. I don't really know what else to do, so let's look at rock 2.
A rock.
Let's try kicking it.
Understood.
That's probably gonna hurt. I had an idea. I mean, I had a
My foot hurts.
suspicion that it would.
I see.
My foot hurts!
Sorry.
Okay. Well,
4 minutes.
can she
rock.
lift it? Let's do half.
Do what?
Just try.
Understood.
Well, did you find anything?
No, of course not.
Okay, can't lift the rock. All right. What else is there
A rock.
anyway? Worship? I mean, you could worship it again. That could work. Let's just try it, man.
But it's a rock.
Gods live in the rocks too, you know.
A rather Japanese way of thinking.
Just try it.
If you insist.
How was it? You've cleared your head, right?
Yes. I now feel a sense of emptiness.
Guess it was a waste of time.
I do not want to hear that from you.
Okay. So, this rock was pointless. Maybe the others will be better. Or maybe I gotta mess with this hole
A
again.
hole.
Let's scream into the hole.
The Emperor is naked!
Okay. What about the Empress, though?
The Empress is naked!
Sounds like my kind of empire. Let's move there.
This dude's stupid.
I don't see anything.
Nor do I.
That was pointless. Okay,
A hole in...
let's try peeking inside.
I cannot see anything. It is unnaturally dark.
Anything else?
I do not see anywhere that air could be flowing from.
Okay. What the fuck? Okay, we did holes. Maybe it's a different rock. Maybe it's rock 3. Or maybe I gotta mess with Renju some more. Honestly, I'm lost at this point. I don't know.
A hole...
Let's just try tackling it, because it's the last one.
Understood.
Oh, shake! Duh. Oh, I'm stupid. I should have been done that.
This is a picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monica.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Okay. Well, that still wasn't quite it, but... Okay, I got the picture. Maybe take that to Renju. Makes sense to me. Come on, Renju.
Renju...
Take this.
Renju, look at this.
What the fuck?
Wait!
Oh, that shouldn't be as funny as it is.
Renju, stop!
That nigga got that picture said, gotta go. Oh, shit. Shake. Shook Renju. Okay. Gotcha.
3 minutes, Date.
Okay. Now what? It still says shake. Oh my god. Well, we got hole 1.
What is this hole? It wasn't here earlier.
Let's jump in. Fuck it.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Understood.
Uh-oh. That sounded like it hurt.
It's even more difficult to see now. Another voice? Monica! That's Hitomi's voice.
Yeah.
Where is she? Look for her.
Okay. Hole in tree 3. Rock 1, rock 2, and rock 3. Okay, so we got another hole somewhere. It's this way. There's also Monica somewhere. We just don't know.
Another hole in a tree. About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Those are pretty big.
Okay, let's try tackling.
Leave it to me. I will break it down. Huh? Date, perhaps we should pursue a more peaceful route.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, that one didn't work.
A hole in a...
Well, let's peek
You have less
inside.
than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
What is this? A web of some kind?
Well, it would have to be a spider web.
I have web on my face.
Okay.
A hole in a tree.
Scream.
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink, but still.
Oh,
Hitomi stopped.
what the fuck? Okay, she's right over there somewhere. Rock 1. Over there. Okay.
That's Hitomi.
Wait, hold on. What's this? Aha.
What?
Nice.
That's Hitomi.
Hug her, talk to her. I feel like none of those are gonna work, but either way. Let's just try and talk to her.
Hitomi, what are you doing here?
Guess she can't hear you. She looks like she's looking for something.
Alright, so I have to find the thing.
You have 1 minute left.
Fuck me, man. Hole in tree 3. We were just there though, right? I think. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, we were there.
A hole in...
You never did stick your hand in. Yeah, that's true. Okay,
A hole in a...
let's do that. We're gonna save that 1-8.
I won't get...
Go save the 1-8. Okay, there we go. We gotta give
A
that.
cord bracelet has appeared on my wrist. Perhaps it belongs to someone.
Might be important. Hold on to it.
Nice. Alright, we'll give that to Hitomi. Now I gotta walk all the way back. Bro, this is so much time. Probably gonna have to do this over.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
That's Hitomi.
Show the bracelet.
Do you remember this? Wait!
Why is that so funny, bro?
Follow her!
On it!
Oh, shit. Okay, number 4. We don't got enough time. I'm gonna have to retry. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it, cause yeah. So I'm gonna have to do it anyway, so it just makes sense. Okay, so shake, you already know what you gotta do. Go to the hole in tree. And tackle.
A hole in a tree.
Actually, no. This one I have to stick my hand in, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I am not going to...
All right, skip.
I fell.
Yep, okay. Now, this is the one holding tree 2, which is right over there. Pretty positive, yep. And with this one, I tackle.
Understood.
All right, pick up the picture. Got a Renju who should be right over here.
5 minutes left, Date.
All right, we'll talk to Renju. We'll show the picture. He's gonna take off running. All right. Clean. All right, and then from there, we've got to go to the other hole. Yeah, this one. Jump down.
What is this?
Yep. All right, and then we got to go to this one, the other hole. Hole in tree 3.
Another?
Those are pretty.
And this one I scream into. I think, yep.
Hitomi!
Check it again. Stick my hand in. Yeah, see, it didn't have that the first time. That makes sense.
I won't.
All right, now I got the bracelet. And now I'll go back to Hitomi over here. There we go. All right, right back where we were. Show the bracelet. Skip all this. All right. Shook Renju, shook Hitomi. Reveal the secret. So if we revealing secrets, what's on the map now? We got hole 2, rock 1, rock 2, and rock 3. We're probably going to hole 2. Just gotta figure out where that bitch is. Oh, there's something floating over here. Oh yeah, that was the thing.
What?
Okay. Where is hole 2? Is this you all the way back here?
3 minutes, Date.
I think that's right. I think... No, that's rock. Damn, where is this bitch? Okay. So... This is rock 1. So if I go in a certain direction... Yeah, okay, there it is. Hole 2.
A large...
Jump in.
If there is nothing left to do... Date, what is going on?
I don't know, it's pitch black. I can't see anything.
I see. Then it is not me malfunctioning.
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
Damn. Bitch is dark as fuck. Cluster Amaryllis. That shit way the fuck over there. Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
A Lycaris flower.
Okay. Well, probably want to worship it again.
Nothing is happening.
That's to be expected, but still disappointing.
Okay.
A Lycaris flower.
Reveal secret. Maybe dig up.
Let's do it. What?
Oh shit. Another hole.
Another hole?
Hole 3.
A large hole.
Dang, that's all the time. Well, jump in then.
We've come this far. I will not protest now.
Yikes.
That is...
Okay. They were both there to bury someone. Yeah. Reveal the secret. Hitomi and Renju. Mountain corpse flower. Whole time they didn't kill somebody that looked like Iris. That's probably her mom. And that's probably why Hitomi took care of her in the first place. That makes sense to me.
Hitomi, I think I know what happened 18 years ago. You three were close. You, Monica, and Renju. Monica was murdered. You and Renju found the body in the mountains.
Oh.
And you brought it back to the cold storage warehouse. And my guess is So Sejima killed Monica. I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
I see. If you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it anymore. I'll tell you the truth.
And what exactly is the truth? Saigon residence. No time, no date. Just Saigon residence. 18 years ago. Here we go.
Wait, you're going to see So?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
No, you can't.
Why not? Are you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
But your stomach is still...
Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body. I don't know how to explain it. So doesn't care about you, and especially not your child.
I haven't told him about giving birth. He contacted me for the first time in a while.
So that's why.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby, his political career would be over.
Bruh.
It's not like it was an affair.
His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
It would still be a big scandal.
Bruh, let me find out. Iris and Date, a brother and sister. Half brother and sister.
He impregnated a girl who just graduated high school. Don't you see how that looks? He knew how the public would take it. That's why he gave you the money to deal with it. There's no way he'll accept that child.
It's okay. I told him that I won't cause any trouble. But could you take care of the baby? Just for a little bit? I'll be right back.
Dang. And this nigga just killed her.
Fine. But take this with you, just in case.
What did he give her? What is that?
It's a GPS transmitter, just to be extra safe.
I really don't think I'll need it. But okay, if it'll make you feel better.
Little did she know.
I don't know what Monica saw in So. She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan, but I didn't understand any of it. We tried to convince her to break up with him so many times. She never listened, and it ended in tragedy. What happened next, you already know. Neither Renju or I saw it happen, so I don't know how much of this is accurate, but we could guess what happened.
So, y'all think he hired somebody? Okay, Hitomi. Let's look. Hitomi is sitting quietly. Who told you this?
Renju told me.
But you said he wasn't there.
He heard some of this from the Kumakuras. Renju had connections with them.
How did the Kumakuras know?
So told them.
About Monika's killer.
Date, you said that Monica was killed by So, right? But that's not true. Monica was killed by Saito Sejima, the son of So and his late wife.
Oh no. Bruh. Saito Sejima, the son, which is fucking Date, but his name, oh my god.
Saito was 12 at the time.
12?
12?
Yes.
But why would a little boy do that?
I don't know. I can't imagine.
What did So say to Manaka?
He told her
Or
to
Monica,
move
rather.
overseas. He said he'd pay for everything.
What happened after Monica's murder?
So contacted his friend, the chairman of the Kumakuras. He asked him to dispose of the body and left the scene with Saito.
The incident was 18 years ago. That means the chairman was Rohan, not Moma.
Rohan went to the scene of the crime?
Yes, with some of his men.
And that's why the eye was taken out, because of Rohan. Listen to the rest of the story.
Again, neither Renju or I saw this. We were just waiting at my house for Monica to return. But she never came back. We tried to call her cell, but it didn't connect. But then, we saw movement on the GPS.
The GPS Renju gave to Monica?
Yes. At first, we thought she was on her way home, but we saw the GPS getting further and further away from the city. Renju and I got nervous, and we decided to follow it.
What about the baby?
We couldn't take the baby with us, so Renju gave the baby to the mob doctor he trusted.
Mob doctor.
Those are Kumakura men.
We didn't dare move. We couldn't speak. We were barely breathing. We could only watch as it all unfolded. I knew what the hole was for, but I couldn't move. Couldn't do anything. I remember my heart beating so fast. Before long,
We good here?
Yeah, cover her.
Just a minute.
Yeah, fucking
Beautiful.
fucking Rohan, bro. So weird.
The Kumakura people covered Monika's body, then left. Renju and I ran over and dug up the grave with a tree branch. What we saw.
Monica! Monica! We need to call the police.
No, we can't. Not yet.
Why not?
You don't know who those guys are. They would do anything to keep this hidden. I've seen it happen myself. I know what they're capable of. Anyway, think about it. Why would they do this? They thought Monica and her baby were going to be trouble. Monica's stomach was still pretty big. I don't think they know that she gave birth already. What do you think they'd do if they found out? They would take her and kill her too. And then, they'd come for us. They'd make it look like we disappeared. All of us would be gone.
Renju convinced me. He knew more about the dirty underbelly of society than anyone. He knew when something couldn't be handled by the police. He said that they would do anything to kill the child, and I believed him. We had to protect Monica's baby. We had to, no matter what.
Okay, I understand.
I decided to trust him.
Whew, man.
We couldn't leave Monica's body in the forest. We cleaned her up and took her to the cold storage warehouse.
This warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery. My father runs it, but it's not in use right now. They're moving operations to a better area. They're actually looking for buyers right now. But don't worry, I'll take over the warehouse.
Are you sure?
Yes. Don't worry, I'll keep everyone out. Everyone but you, of course. I'll give you a key. You can come visit any time you want to see Monica.
Monica, don't worry about the baby. I'll protect her, no matter what. And don't worry about them, either. The people who did this to you, I will never forgive them. I'm sorry, Monica. Sorry. I'm sorry. Monica.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Renju at 19. Let's talk to him. Let's look. Renju is sitting down. Did you get the birth certificate?
The mob doctor took care of everything. I have the birth certificate, and I even picked up a mother and baby book. It wasn't cheap, but you don't have to worry about it. Just submit the birth certificate and everything will be taken care of. You look worried.
I feel like I'm somehow betraying Monica. She was the one who gave birth.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that, because a war is about to begin.
A war?
Between you and the baby. You won't get a good night's sleep for a long time. You might even start to resent Monica for all this.
Really?
Anyway, as soon as you submit the certificate, you will officially be her mother. Be sure to raise her responsibly. I'll help. Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh?
About Monica's killer.
I don't really want to discuss this, but there's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang, I found out who killed Monica. So's son, Saito Sejima.
How? Saito was only...
12 years old.
Why? Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know the motive, but I know it's true. So used his connections with the Kumakuras to cover up for his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
I'll never forgive them. So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
I feel the same way. But you can't think about revenge now. You and the baby can't lead a life like that. Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come. So wait until the right moment. Okay?
What should we name her?
I was thinking about her name. How about Iris?
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology, and the colored part of your eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that, it's also for Monika's name. The kanji for Monika uses the character for love, and Monika reminds me of Monoko, Japanese for eye.
So both names have something to do with the eye.
And I, which means love, will always be a part of Iris.
So that's how you came up with the name?
Don't you think it's nice?
Iris. Iris. Yeah, I really like it.
And so my life with Iris began. Raising a child was much harder than I expected. Waking up in the middle of the night to change diapers or feed her, Iris wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep, and I always needed to put her to bed so carefully. It would only take 10 seconds before she'd start crying again, so I had to pick her up, sing her another lullaby, then put her back to bed. After doing this over and over, before I knew it, the morning sun would creep in through the windows. But even with all that, I cherished every single day. My hatred for those responsible never went away. But my hands were full, raising Iris.
Yeah.
I devoted myself to her. I never thought about anything else. Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
Is Mommy proud of me? Mommy, I want to see Milky Moon again. Mommy, you are so good at dancing. Mommy, pancakes are done. Sorry, I burned it a little. Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores? I can't help it. My body dances on its own. Mommy, don't more people come to barbecues? How come it's always you and me? Hey, Mommy. How long will it take my bone to get better? I want to dance again with everybody. Hey, Mommy! Do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching! Mommy, thank you for everything! I love you more than anything in the whole wide world! Mommy, look! I drew it!
The Okonomiyaki War, huh?
That was so fun! We should do it again!
The food or the food fight?
Both!
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie. It took forever to clean.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again, too! Hey, Mommy.
Yes?
Are you gonna marry him?
What are you talking about?
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it! I say go for it!
I would always question myself. Could I keep living a lie? I had promised Monika that I would avenge her.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, but honestly, like when you're raising somebody, it's like that kind of just comes first, like naturally. It's like you really don't have time for a lot of other things, so.
But I couldn't work up the courage. And maybe Renju was exaggerating, but there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan. If we showed Monika's body to the police, So would be punished by the law, and the Sejima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered. But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well. That's what I was really worried about. I didn't want Iris to know that So was her father. And even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother. That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years. I didn't want to lose Iris, but... fate can be cruel. God used other means to take Iris from me. In January, Iris suddenly collapsed. It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you. But what I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment. It was...
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses.
Huh.
They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
Nanomachines. Nanomachines could remove the tumor, but the procedure would be so expensive. With my salary, it wasn't something I could afford. I thought hard about it, about how I could get my hands on that kind of money, but I couldn't think of a solution. Time passed. Before I knew it, it was November. Iris's symptoms worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late. So I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail So Tsujima.
Damn, what she got on? Oh, okay. Yeah. I was just about to ask what she got on So. She got a lot on So.
2 days ago, on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse. He agreed to come. After I hinted at what happened 18 years ago. I had prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came. When he finally arrived, he walked over to the workbench where I had laid Monica's body. He lifted the cloth and looked down. He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was fazed, seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with. A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything. I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her. You can probably guess what I'm going to say next. Be prepared to pay for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito. Not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
I told him to keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras, even if he found out who I was. Without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me. And there's no way he'd risk his political career, not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse.
Okay.
I came out of my hiding place to put Monica's body back, but then something unexpected happened.
Nigga came back, didn't he? Or somebody else walked in.
I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me, and when you were done looking around...
It can't be. Iris.
Gotcha. Dang, that makes so much sense. The pieces are all coming together. I was losing consciousness. My head felt fuzzy. I couldn't gather my thoughts. I didn't know what to say. Instead, Iva did the talking.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter. But Iris's father is Sosajima. Her mother, Monica Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito. However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby. Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her, just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more. Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year. The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology. However, that treatment is restrictively expensive. Hitomi devised a plan to blackmail Sosajima for the money. The best way to establish the blackmail was to show him proof directly. That is why Hitomi created the scene with the corpse.
Yeah.
She was the one who called So to the warehouse. On Sunday night, what Date saw was what Hitomi had prepared for So. That is the summary of what we have learned so far.
Yeah. So I wonder, did she get paid?
There are some things I have yet to understand.
Okay.
Date, pull yourself together. Ask her questions. Date, snap out of it.
I heard Iva call for me and came too. Man, Date tripping. He don't remember his identity as Saito. Okay, so what I'm going to actually do is I'm gonna wrap this episode up right here. When we come back, we'll finish asking Hitomi questions. I appreciate y'all for watching. Everybody's watching. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.